Welcome to XYZ Health Club. My name's Amanda. What I want to do is go through our exercise history, find out a little bit about what you've done in the past and what you want to do in the future, take you for a tour of the facilities, and then if you're happy with everything, run through the membership options that we have available for you today. So, can I just start off with getting you to fill out the first box there, which is your personal details, and I'll be back to you in a second to go through the rest. And you leave them with the guest register to fill out their personal details, and then you pick up from there when they have filled that out. And so I'd grab a pen, get prepared, and then go through the questions. So, how long have you been thinking starting an exercise program? They say 3 months. And I say, okay, so what's prevented you from coming in sooner? And then the options obviously are work, study commitments, unmotivated, health, family, finances, injury, and other. So most people would say something like, oh, I've been busy with work or my family, or I've been committed in other places. So you would tick that off. And then the next question down is this still a concern for you? So I could say, Mary, is that still a concern for you? And she's either going to say two things. There's only two answers, yes and no. Say it's yes. If she says that the reason why she hasn't come in today is because of previously is because of work commitments, but she's here today and it's still a concern for her, then I know the need for the product has increased significantly, because either the need for the product has increased or whatever that was preventing them from coming in previously is no longer there. So she might have gone from full-time to part-time work and has got extra hours in the week, or her kids might have gone to school, etc., etc. Or they might have a financial problem, but now she's got a different level of income. So those are the reasons. So if someone says yes, that it's still a concern for you, then you know that 100% that the level of the need for the product has increased. The next question down would be, have you been a member of a health club before? We want to ascertain what level of experience they have in a health and fitness environment. And if they say no, that's fine. If they say yes, just ask them a little bit about it. So when was the last time you were exercising regularly? What we want to do is just give any slight encouragement. They might say, I'm walking around the block at the moment, or it might be like 2 or 3 years ago. It could be 20 years. So we just want to find out where they're at, and we want to start them to start thinking about the past and then moving forward into the future. So when was the last time you were exercising regularly? They might say 6 months. And then, Mary, what were you doing? I was walking around the block. How many times a week were you walking? Say 3 times. Did you enjoy it? She might say, yes, I did. And how long was each walk for? About 30 minutes. Okay, great. So do you have any ongoing conditions or illnesses that we need to know about? She might have asthma, or she might have an injury or something like that. So generally people will just say, I've got a knee injury. If it's something more significant, you will need to get a medical clearance. It's for things like epilepsy, high blood pressure, and heart condition. But for all those other niggling things, you should still be able to sign them up and get a personal trainer to work through, bear in mind that the conditions that they currently have. So this is the major part that I wanted to take you through, the current goals. So with the client, I would be doing one-on-one like this, and I would say, what goals would you like to achieve? And I would read them out to them. Would you like to lose weight? And if they say yes, we would say, how many kilos? 20 kilos. We need to be specific, because weight loss and toning up are not goals. It doesn't mean anything to that person. It's got to be, I want to lose 20 kilos. We need specifics here. Decrease stress. Yep. And the next question you need to start saying is, what's going on with that? You want to find out what that means to that person. So decreased stress could mean to someone that they're having they've got a high workload at the moment. So we say high workload. Do you want to improve your energy levels? And she'll say, yeah, for sure, because that goes with my work levels at my energy levels at work. And a really good question to ask would be, what's the worst time of the day for you? Even the people that work in the fitness industry, we've all got a worst time of the day. So what's the worst time of the day for you? And the person says 2 o'clock. Some people say first thing in the morning. Let's bring up that feeling at that question. Then you ask, do you want to gain any muscle? Some guys obviously want to gain weight, or some women might come to you to gain weight, but they're talking about gaining muscle mass, not necessarily body fat, of course. So gaining weight still is an option for a goal. Toning in shape. We use this example of a lady today. Then I would say, can you give me the 2 to 3 worst areas on your body? And they might say hips, bottom, and thighs. And tell me what's going on with those areas. Um, my my stomach, sorry, my bottom. I can't wear shorts because my legs are wobbly and it makes me feel uncomfortable. My whole epithigh area is just too big. I just can't get into my jeans as well. So shorts and jeans is a priority. And then we would ask, would you like to improve your fitness? And they probably say yes. And then you could say, what's going on with that? And they could say, oh, look, I just can't keep up with my kids at the moment. And say, how old are your kids? And how many do you have? And you can get more details about that. Improve flexibility. She might pass on that one. Train for a sport, may pass on that one. Improve strength. And she might say, yes, I would like to get stronger. And why is that? To carry the shopping without it being such a chore. Okay? Improve health. Yes, and we just say, what's that mean to you? I would like to give up and not drink so much wine. So what would be acceptable level to you? One bottle a week would be my goal. Okay, one bottle. Would you like to gain any muscle? She might say, yes, definitely in that upper body area. Okay, upper body muscle for the shopping. Anything else you'd like to achieve? And if you've done that, what you've done is you've gone through and you've got lots of ticks on your guest register. Lots of ticks then give great value for money. So for $59 a fortnight, you've got, we're going to be losing 20 kilos. We're going to decrease stress because you've got a high workload at the moment. We're going to be improving your energy levels. We're going to, especially at that 2 o'clock time period at the day when you feel like they're getting a bit tired. Hips, bottoms and thighs are going to get toned and shaped. Improve fitness to run around after the 4 and 5-year-old kids. Increase strength to make the shopping not so much of a chore. Improve health to reduce the amount of alcohol content drunk for the week down to 1 bottle. And gain muscle, upper body again to help out with the shopping. That's a lot of things that one membership could achieve. So that is a really great way to start generating some good leverage to be able to get this person motivated to take the next step, which is joining, and then obviously following through, which is going and seeing a trainer, getting a program, and then attending. Then we could say, out of all those goals, what is your number one priority from the above? And then you circle it on the form. So say it's lose weight, then I would circle that because I know this is the most priority for the client. And so weight loss is the absolute priority, but all those other things are important. Why do you want to achieve this goal? Because she says, I'm coming up to my 45th birthday and I just do not want to feel old. So this is the reason why this client is getting started, because they're avoiding feeling old at their 45th birthday and obviously their years after that. It's not so she can feel fabulous at 45. It's because she's trying to avoid feeling terrible at 45 and feeling old. So now we have complete leverage to get her started today, and she's got leverage to be able to follow through and actually get it done. So I'd say, Mary, what is the exact date of your birthday, and is that the time frame that you'd like these goals achieved? She might say, yes, it's October 29. We'd write that down. If she says 3 to 6 months away, that's not a goal. 3 to 6 months is not a commitment. It's not a deadline. So we need to say, can you give me a date in 3 to 6 months that you would feel that would be the ultimate date that you would want to get this done? You want to feel better. You want to lose the weight. You want to get stronger. You want to have the toned bums, hips and thighs. And so how would you feel, Mary, by October 29 if you're in your current condition or worse? She would say, I feel terrible. And again, that's the logical question, because that really stimulates emotion. Like, it comes through as logic, but it really gears emotion, because that's the truth. At the end of the day, if she doesn't start now, in October, she's going to be in a current condition or worse, because people just don't get better. They continue to put on weight, continue to get deconditioned, out of shape. So it's just going to keep happening. So it's a great question to ask the customer to help them to get leverage to get started. So, and then we'd say, Mary, what do you need to do to commit to your goals to make sure these things are achieved? And she might say, make the time, because she has mentioned that time was a pressing issue before. And what's the most important help we can do to help you achieve your goals? And generally people will say, write me a program. So we say, write your program. But either way, that question helps you to be able to, on the tour, promote the things that are important to that person. If they say, help me with nutrition, or help me with the classes and tell me what to do, then on the tour of the facilities, you'll be able to pinpoint those things and provide feedback for the client. And then finally, the last question is your partner, family, friend supportive of you starting an exercise program? And we want to know, because this is a big deal. Losing 20 kilos is a big deal to someone. They need to have their inner circle supporting them. And they will say yes, no, or they might be unsure. But either way, you're getting to understand what part a partner might play in the decision making process for this person to start. That's it for the needs analysis section. Please get out there and practice it. If you've got similar questions on your needs analysis form, just get out there, practice, understand exactly what those questions are there for. Ask specific questions, ask more intricate questions around the goals. You need to be asking about the goals. You need to get specific areas about that person's body, about where 2 or 3 areas they're not happy with, and you need to find out exactly how much weight they want to lose or obviously increase muscle. And you might even, if they don't know their weight that they want to drop, you might say, do you know what dress size you'd like to drop? So they might know they want to drop 3 dress sizes, but they may not be able to equivalent into pounds or kilos. So keep working on it. Remember to ask the questions, what's going on with that? And then how does that make you feel? Because that'll just keep giving you different levels of emotion and bring out the bottom basement real issues about why this person has really got into this position in the first place. Get out there, listen to people, ask great questions. You'll really inspire them to not only get started today, but to follow through and do all the hard work to get the job done. Thanks for joining me.